one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. To the air, it's Hammond. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On the ground, it's Clark. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They pick up the first on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Dropping back, it's Hammond. With the catch, it's Butler. second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial moment here early in the semifinal. Can they draw first blood facing 3rd down in the red zone? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Hammond. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Texas, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Grab behind the line, it's Russell. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. Run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? The Wolverines keep the football on the move.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Less than a ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And third and short, try to pick it up on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. To throw, it's Hammond. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Michigan offense back out on the field. The ball is picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Longhorns. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's real room. It's Stewart. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Norton. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Back to throw. It's Hammond. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He throws it away, a smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The shotgun run call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. One more play before they head to the locker room. Back gets the football. As the first down is still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this away to start the second half. Texas. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10. Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark. Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The sure hands. It's Stewart. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Ball handed to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's Stewart. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Back to pass. It's Hammond looking for his big tight end. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And he's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long to 17. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Norton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, building on this lead. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tailback with another carry. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock low.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run clock. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Stewart.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Design quarterback run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. As a design quarterback keeper. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Takes the field. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.